following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Back to the precinct. You land in the thing, in the field, you get out and you walk over there.
And they have guys who watch the helicopter.
A couple of seedy looking night officers. You're like... She keeps looking back over her shoulder at it as you walk towards the precinct.
Once we're out of earshot of the CD guys, like, don't worry, they're not smart enough to fly it.
I'm uncomfortable about leaving him alone.
I understand. But this is important. What do you think? If we've been called back for bullshit, I'll be pissed.
And then Barrows plays Sweet Dreams of Flying Machines in Pieces on the...
So you head in through the foyer from the front, and there's like a clean-cut looking guy with an acoustic guitar sitting outside. He's like, call him on the telephone line, talk about things to come. Sweet dreams of flying machines in pieces on the ground. Sweet dreams and flying machines flying safely through the air. See, you ruined it.
I don't know, how can I?
Because it's obvious that I would do that. Because I love that bit. And you know it. You get up to the war room.
Knock.
Hidden. Everyone but Straker was there. Radio was like, well, that was an unmitigated disaster. Any contradictory information?
They knew it was happening. They know the name of this operation.
I see. Despite all precautions, which means that this room is not safe.
Netwatch just used it.
Gentlemen, someone pick up my radio. We are leaving. This room is not safe. We need somewhere to discuss this. The recently destroyed, partially built clinic next door.
Oh, perfect.
Why did I even come all this way here?
We didn't know this would happen.
You're...
I know, it sucks. Right, let's go. We don't have time for
I was
this.
going to say this was at least a nice building.
Well, it has issues.
Wait, how many of you are discussing things? Just out of curiosity, I know I'm not there, but...
I mean, so far I think it's
Like,
just...
everyone is there except you.
But I think only me, Harmony, and Professor Radio have talked so far.
We'll leave into the field. The radio says, right, gather around. It's a bit more interference in it. It is clear that even the war room in that building is compromised. Either that or someone has been talking. I won't ask because, well, no one would admit to it even if they had. Report. Team A, who assaulted the skyscraper, report.
I'm not there, but maybe someone could suggest checking the radio itself in case that's been bugged, because that's the common thing that's been bugged everywhere.
Before I report, has this radio been checked?
This may seem like a radio, but actually I built it myself.
It's
There's
impossible
nothing.
to be bugged.
There is nothing in here that isn't supposed to be, and the tamper seals are still in check.
Right.
So I certify that this device is safe.
In that case, we assaulted the building, took
We
fire.
know
Hit back hard, blew shit up. Triggered traps when we reached a certain point.
That's an encouraging thing. It means they were there.
They were. They left not long before.
Good job, Percival.
They took the girls, and they got out. They used a decoy truck to fool us. Straker found their actual exit route, and last I heard, he was investigating that. On a terminal...
Strong's like, what?
Last I heard from him. He said something about the sewers, so I assumed the radio cut off.
But I thought he was lost.
Well, maybe he was lost in the sewers. Well, I checked the terminal. I managed to find that they knew the attack was happening, and they moved them to, he said, my headquarters. And I found an image that I've seen before on the wrists of certain Internal Affairs agents that weren't Internal Affairs.
That confirms another theory posted by Officer Kent. It appears that this group is being orchestrated by a netrunner known as Killer Yoshikage.
I knew it.
Kent's just like, 2 for 2. Actually, 2 for 5, but I digress. Yes,
They left some weapons behind, nothing that could be traced. They disabled all the security footage. Castle was working on getting footage from the rest of the tower when we were called back.
Castle like, yeah, no dice, by the way. Cameras from the upper quarter were completely shut down.
Now we know how they got out. They likely skirted all the other cameras.
Well, it appears, so Team B was doing some additional digging while you were away, and they've uncovered something that might have been a bit, let's just say that we found that facility of theirs in the skyscraper purely by happenstance. Mr. Kent's evidence... It turns out the reason the market cap hadn't diminished was because Militech have rented those floors and were planning to move in next month. Hence why the stock price didn't move. Now, they happened to be there, so he was at least partially correct, but not for the reasons he thought he was.
What was at Site B? What was Site B?
We are drawing in on that
Oh,
with some
hasn't gone on
patience.
yet.
Oh no, it has gone on, but we are not finished with Site A's deconstruction. What did you find on the 27th floor?
They had a cutting room alongside another equipment room and cages. They're keeping them like animals, feeding them scop that's drugged.
I understand that's very emotionally charged, but yes, more detail, please. Facts.
I'll give them exact details of the things we witnessed, the blood samples, the exact state of the room.
But you didn't find any evidence of the surgical tools having been used?
Did I look?
No.
No, nothing. I can't confirm about the stuff in the decoy truck.
Right. That pretty much completes my theory, then. Site B.
Yes, sir. Site B. We allowed to disclose where it was?
Yes, of course.
Site B. North area, Watson Harbour District. Containers and container port. The warehouse scene voted there for a shipment to overseas. Strong indications that this area has recently been used by this group. Reason: gang activity quelled by excessive violence and heavy attack. Exactly kind of attack that might be produced by heavy Borg like Atom Smasher. Reason to believe that there might be involvement. However, when investigated there, we found only another staging area like the one you described, except no indications of occupation.
It is my belief that that was supposed to be some form of decoy.
Right.
The tower wasn't.
and we were still too slow.
Right now, we are back to not knowing where they are. We have no other real leads. So I want everyone to pore over the evidence. Any suggestions or theories. Reconvene in the morning, and I want an idea for an operation immediately out of anyone. We know that they are going to need a non-trafficked area, which, believe it or not, is not as difficult as it sounds in this city. We know it will have to be accessible by them, and they appear to be using land vehicles and subterranean means. Areas with unusual activity recently. Perhaps abandoned warehouses or factories
Or any combat zone. Their funding level is concerning.
Yes. However, it may not be as concerning as all that. If this is an operation being run by the Netrunner, then they will have significant resources for diverting funds from accounts and other things through net crimes. This also means that we must now involve Netwatch.
Good.
Okay, team, break. See you tomorrow morning. Keep your radios on. If something turns up, you will be called in. Yurei like, I will have to put all of my genius level analytical skill onto this task. Why, I thought you weren't very good at that kind of thing.
Maybe we need to pull heads on this one. But where? My place is no good.
Striker arrives.
We see us all hanging out in the lot over by the helicopter.
Yeah, I'm guessing I went over to the precinct and like, where is everyone?
Hey, Straker.
Hey. Security footage.
Strongly. Thank you. We're going to... I'm going to use the video bay and look through this. I'll join you. I used to be a dab hand at this back in the yard. Fine. Come along. I think he has a thing for her.
Yeah, she's a woman, so yes.
Castle.
Those who live in a glass hut should not throw stone.
Castle, you got a place. It's got a big security door. You'd know if anyone would have been inside. Can we use your place?
I don't want to endanger his daughter.
Yeah, we can. It's pretty secure.
And with us there,
And I sweep it regular. Gotta be careful when you got a kid, you know. Why is this so melty today?
anyone who's committed to helping out needs to join us. We can't leave until we've got something to bring back.
Sir, I respectfully request that you reconsider my request from earlier. I say to the radio if it's still on. It's not?
It's not on.
No. No, damn, it's not going.
I think we should break up into work groups. 2 of them. I will head one. And I guess since I'm the ranking guy, I'll head the other one. I want you two because I know you. And shit, Percy went off with Lieutenant Strong. You with you. One of them's like, I haven't slept in days, I gotta go home. Alright, man, no problem. Come on.
I got to get rid of all my gear. Meet you in not 15 minutes.
Oh, you will know strike once he's away.
Harmony just takes you aside. It's just like, you've got to get her back.
I know.
Call me.
I will.
I don't care what they say. You tell me.
I will.
Stalks back over to the helicopter.
Oh. And if anything else comes up, you call me.
Of course. Guys, head back to the precinct.
But just before we go back across, the leaks knew about the strike and the task force. With
That's why
Operation...
you were over here, because you thought the room was bugged.
We're going to leave it up to you, but operational security has already failed.
I'm more willing to bet that somebody who's part of the task force is the one. And what this has at least accomplished is narrowing that down, that it's somebody in this group.
We can worry about that once we get the girls back. If you want to bring Minerva in, just do it.
I was going to ask Lieutenant Strong if I could do that, because I don't want to disappoint her again, but do you really want me to just...
We'll leave it up to you.
Okay. I'm going to go see her anyway. I think she and Percival, looking at that footage I got, I'm really curious what's on there. I'll meet you at Castles.
You get into the precinct. You head into the precinct. Well, you're still both together then.
I am going to go to my locker first.
Okay.
And get me ring back. Because I said, don't stop putting it in the air pre-shift. See the poster. Close the locker. Ooh. And slam a cyber fist into the next locker on the right. And then I will be leaving the
You
locker.
dent it.
That's what I want.
You dipped my locker for.
That is his locker.
Then I'm about to wait for Castle.
Okay, where are you going?
I'm going to find Lieutenant Strong and Percival.
Okay, where are they?
It's like she already slipped my mind where she said she was going to check that footage.
The video room of something?
like
I don't
that,
remember
yeah.
the exact words.
Yeah, it's not on the map.
Yeah.
So on the map?
Probably IT then, wouldn't it be?
Probably. I'll peruse the map, but yeah, I'll go to IT, but I'm going to quickly look at the map. In case there's somewhere else that jumps out to me.
He's going to look past all the pictures of sexy women.
It's committed.
Oh.
It could be neck crimes. But yeah, I'll go to IT first and see if they're there.
Yeah, open the door. There's no one in there except Minerva.
Oh, good, you're here.
Yep.
Can I see what she was doing?
No, she just turned this thing off.
Oh. Okay. What are you doing?
It's quiet in here.
Yeah, it's also really late, and what were you looking? You just suddenly turned the screen on.
It was porn. I was looking at porn. Pornography.
Did she only turn the screen off and that's it?
You don't know.
So I'll just go up and flick the screen on? Because turning the screen off doesn't get rid of what was on the computer.
Okay, yeah, you walk over and you turn the screen on, and there's just like a map of the city and like a bunch of documents there, and she's just like, and it all closes up.
So what I'm going to do, because this is what I was planning to do anyway, I was going to go to Strong first, but I'm just going to do it now, especially because you said just let her in. I'm going to basically, I'm not going to spiel it all out, but the gist of it is I'm going to go, look Miranda. Sorry, look Minerva.
First your friends on me.
No. Look, they didn't have, look Minerva. whatever. I can't tell you about... I'm just going to be just doing the odd... I can't tell you about... And then saying what it is. I can't tell you about that. I'm sorry, but I can't tell you this is going on. I can't tell you about this... And I'm just going to do that.
Vince, stop. If you ask for my help, you're going to get in trouble.
I'm not asking for you. I'm just telling you. I can't tell you. Wink. Actually, no. I will actually lift the shades for the first time and wink and put them back down. Do I need a call or anything check to convince her? Is there persuasion?
Look, I think I know where they are, but I'm not sure, and I need to check things.
Tell me your hypothesis.
No. Because
you're not confident
because I
until you
haven't
check things?
because I'm not done. And if I tell you what I'm up to now, then you'll probably rush off, and it might be wrong, and it might tip them off. So no.
Do you have an ETA when you might be finished?
And I'm
with?
trying to work as fast as I can, but I'm tired, and I'm weak.
I'll see if I can find some
kind
of
of
that
useless.
whatever that coffee thing that Lieutenant Strong was drinking.
Her phone vibrates. She's like, oh.
There is also, you might think to go to the dock and get a dose of a thing I'm trying to find.
Surge.
Surge, that's the
I think
one.
it's or Surge the intelligence one, and is it like Stim or Boost? No, Surge is the stay up all night.
Yeah.
And Boost is the intelligence one.
If you could get her a surge, she'll be able to work for another 24
I'll
hours.
make an intelligence.
She's too young
Ah.
for Surge. It could have long term effects.
Oh, okay. That I was going to say I can just get it and not say it's for her, but
Yeah, there's a risk involved in Surge and minors.
I'm not going to do that to her then. But I will get
Sip the coke.
coffee.
You know, weirdly, there isn't a long term risk for that except addiction. I mean, she would never touch it
No.
because it's against the rules.
Oh, except to handle it as evidence.
Oh. Yes, of course.
Wait, if Surge is diluted in coffee, could it potentially have less?
I think it's an ear hypo.
Yeah, I don't know how it's taken.
So you want to mix a stimulant with another different kind of stimulant, and you're like, so will it have less effect?
No! If I'm not using all of it, like I'm using like 50%.
I have invented the greatest stimulant, the most tremendous stay-awake stimulant. I've had 3 heart attacks, but I'm still awake.
No, don't mind
Okay,
me. I'm just
never mind.
counting my cocaine.
Teddy
with crystal meth.
Roosevelt got shot in the chest and delivered a speech for 3 hours. Am I saying I'm greater than him? Yeah, I'm not saying that. A lot of people are saying that, though.
say-
I'm not one of them.
We didn't. I know where she got it from. She got it from Percival, and he's with her. Keep at it. I'll be back. Pat her on the shoulder and then leave. I think Nick Crimes is probably my next best bet.
Well, I'm done.
Straker's going to meet us at yours.
All right, cool. I mean, that would mean something if he knew where it was.
If you could send
But
me
I
the
keep
address.
it a secret.
Oh, right.
Come on. I gotta say, that Veyron shows up at the strangest times. I mean, you know, all day, but here it is. Nighttime. Did we finally just impound it as evidence?
Honestly, I'm getting suspicious of it.
You're
Maybe,
getting suspicious.
maybe it's the leak. Who knows what kind of hardware's under that shell?
Let's find out right now.
Honestly, I'm tempted.
Boka, boka, boka.
You or me first.
Well, since I know literally nothing about tech, you.
Well, I know it makes a noise when I get close. Maybe I can figure something out from that. Land vehicle tech, or would this be a different type of tech?
Land vehicle tech.
14?
You get closer, because
And
you get closer, you get out your tech tool and you apply it to the lock. And the second that happens with your woefully insufficient land vehicle tech check, the door goes clunk. the car goes vroom, and it drives the fuck off.
Huh. Now that's not your standard security, unless someone was inside. I was expecting...
I've heard of self-driving vehicles, but the tech for that's like... not exactly great.
And then a security response unit to handle that kind of engagement.
Your radio goes 3 William 56, 3 William 56.
This is 3 William 56.
We're hoping you haven't gone home yet. Are you willing to do some overtime?
Of course.
We're getting an alert from Lazarus Security that a vehicle under their protection was broken into in the precinct parking lot. If you can get down there real quick and apprehend the suspects.
I'm sorry, this might have been a misunderstanding.
What are you saying?
We happened too close to the vehicle. Believe we've set off a security response.
Oh, shit. Oh, man, this is going to cost us. Okay, I'll let them know it's a false alarm.
Of course.
Thanks for being on top of that, 3 William.
No problem. Well, we're in the shit for that one.
Lazarus?
That's what I thought.
You know, maybe we should get out of here real quick.
Yeah, real quick.
Like, maybe we were never here.
I shoot a look at the security camera. Good thing those don't work yet.
I'm just
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for you to get aboard the ship.
Just for the comedy, the security camera goes clang! At that exact moment.
I'm just waiting for poor Claudia, a drunken Claudia, to wander in and then get in trouble because she's the one there when they go to check it out.
That is also very funny, so that's going to happen.
And then she's going to blame you for it.
Probably.
The problem is when the security footage from the vehicle shows John Barrow's going
Yeah.
with the thing.
We got too close to it.
What I said was technically correct.
The best kind of correct.
So yeah, we skedaddle to...
Okay, eventually you get to Castle's place. So that's going to take longer than him, so we're back to you. Where are they, Ken? You don't know. You don't even know. You don't know. You never
Well, I'm
know.
trying net crimes, but beyond that, if I can't...
Net crimes are still unoccupied and empty.
Okay, I'm going to just call Strong.
This better be extremely good. Because you are interrupting evidence of the century.
That I brought in. I'm where are you? I want to...
No, you can't come here.
Why not?
Because you are not sufficient rank to know where it is.
Is Percival with you?
Yes.
Does he have one of those drinks you had earlier?
That's a good point. I'll ask him. Kent, that drink earlier that you gave me, do you have more of it?
Why, yes, I certainly do, Lieutenant. Would you like me to mix you up a healthful draught?
Actually, yes, but Straker wants some.
But he's not you.
What do you need it for, Straker? Apparently this is, some kind of weird, restricted...
Some of us are pulling an all-nighter on this, so we need to keep awake.
Department coffee not good enough for you?
No, ma'am. You know that.
The others are doing an all-nighter and they want some. I only have a limited stock. It would run out very quickly, but I suppose one must chivalrously help one's brothers in blue. Very well. He may go into my locker. The code is 6969.
And you just hear Strong go, nice. And he may retrieve some of the sachets within.
Then I wouldn't have even need to have done anything to figure out. If we needed to break into his locker, that's my first guess. But it's 4 digits, then it's just going to be 69 twice.
Yeah.
My thanks. I'll leave you to watching your evidence.
Yes.
Strike her out. I will
You
rush
should be like, oh, but what? Oh, he hung.
I'm guessing she wanted me to bring her one as well.
Oh, no, the bit you heard was like, oh, and one more.
Oh. I'll call back. Sorry, what was that one more thing?
One more thing. You'll be glad to know the heavy Borg we're dealing with is not Adam Smasher.
I'll pass that on to the others. Thanks.
It's 2 atom smashers.
We've got good, clear footage.
Excellent. Okay, let's drink her out. I'll go to rush to Percival's locker. 6969.
You open it up. There's a lovingly hand-drawn portrait of Lieutenant Kara Strong in a bubble bath. Like, it's pretty good art. Like, you know he.
Taking a picture of them.
There is like the top little shelf. There's like a box of shells for his gun. Then there's a bunch of like personal care items, like exfoliating scrub, deodorants, non-alcoholic cleanser.
It'll be like an excessive amount of...
personal care stuff. There is a frame on the back wall. There is a framed portrait of the king. They're like the clothes hanging up. He's got some interesting fucking gear, like pantaloons.
I was wondering if it was like
A doublet.
old-timey English stuff.
Doublet. My guy's gonna doublet. In 2040, whatever.
2041.
2041.
January 2041.
Timeless, those doublets.
And there's some assorted boxes towards the bottom of his locker, and you see one, which is like Lady Cream Coffee.
I don't like the name that much.
Just to make sure that it's the right one, I will look at the other box and see if that's another type of coffee.
The other box contains like various knickknacks and things like
Okay.
pencils, pens, a quill.
I won't pay too much. Okay, cool. Too much to it. Okay.
Just report
Okay.
writing.
How many sachets does he have left? I know he said he was low.
6.